I thought Kobe Bryant passing away would be the worst thing to happen this year. But it just gets worse and worse. Every month is just getting worse. It's like, oh, this is the worst month of like ever. And it's like the worst month so far. So it's been like a month of social isolation, and my life has not changed much. Like the only thing that's changed about my life is that I can't go to the gym anymore. And those occasional dinners that I would have with my parents where we would go out and just have dinner at a restaurant, we don't do that anymore. And like the one time a month that I would go out with my friends and like maybe, I don't know, just hang out, do something, can't do that anymore. But for the most part, my life hasn't changed. I can't go to the gym anymore, which has actually been very eye-opening to know that I've already been kind of isolated just in my everyday life. So I've learned that I need to make some adjustments. Like it's crazy when you're like looking at everybody and they're all like, "Oh my God, I hate being in the house all the time. Oh man, this sucks. This social isolation. I can't do it." And I'm just like, like this is like, like nothing's really changed for me. So I saw this post on Instagram where it's like, man, when this whole social isolation period is over, I can't wait to just go to a party again. Like, yo, don't even worry. I'll be there. If the party starts at 9, I'll be there at 8:30 helping y'all set up. Or I think it was like if the party starts at 10, I'll be there at 8:30 helping y'all set up. And that's how I feel, man. Like, I'm going to go everywhere I'm invited, and I'm going to, like, I just want to go out now, man. It's weird. It's like, you don't really care about going out, but then when you can't go out, you kind of want to go out. I guess the silver lining though of the whole situation is that, like, if you gotta pick out some positives, I would say world pollution is probably at like an all-time low in recent years, and I think this is like a good break for humanity. It's not a good break because people are sick, people are dying. But if I have to pick a positive, I would say, yeah, I think it's a good break for a lot of people to just kind of know, like, yo, I kind of took my normal life for granted. Like, even I did. I took the little things for granted. Like, I miss going to the movies. I miss going out for dinner. I miss, going out to a bar. Man, I even miss clubbing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I miss it. Like, the first thing I want to do when I get out of this is I want to go to the club on the first weekend where this social distancing thing has been lifted. And I just want to be in the club when they play 2C Slide for the first time after this is all over. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I can't even imagine, man. It's going to be like the craziest celebration of anything, man. It's going to go harder than, your friend's birthday or like New Year's Eve or whatever people go to the club to like celebrate. Like, everyone's going to be in the club celebrating just being free. And when 2C Slide comes on for that first time, the first weekend in the club when this is all over, it's going to be insane. And I want to be in the club when that happens. Look, I got to be honest with y'all, man. The first weekend clubs are open, I'm going to be in the club. I don't even like going to the club, but I'm going to be in the club. Because look, all these girls are going to be so desperate. And I'm not saying that in like a weird way. It's just the truth. Girls are just probably sitting at home like, oh my God, I'm 25, turning 27 in 2 years. I need to get married ASAP. I need to find a guy. And that is where I swoop in. And I'm just in the club. I'm not even going to be I'm not going to be shooting my shot or anything. I'm not going to be doing anything crazy or out of pocket. I'm just going to be in the club. All you got to do is show up. And then, it's just going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to be standing in the middle of the club just like this. I'm not going to be doing anything. I'm just going to be standing there like this. And you're telling me there's going to be no girls that walk around and be like, man, who is that nerdy hunk in the center of the club right now? He looks like a very honorable man, and I want to get to know him. And that is where they swoop in. They start talking to me. I'm like, hey, baby, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Let me buy you a drink. And then, maybe we hit it off. Maybe we don't. Maybe she's my queen. Maybe she's not. I don't know. All I'm saying is, look, the first weekend where clubs are open, girls are going to be desperate. Guys are going to be desperate. Everybody's going to be desperate. So all you got to do is be in the club, look like a hunk, and just stand in the middle of the club, and you're definitely going to get something. So, yeah, I'm going to be in the club the first week. They're open. Okay? And if you see me in the club, just mind your business. I'm just going to be standing in the middle of the dance floor, okay? Just mind your business. Honestly, despite all the positives I'm talking about right now, If I had grandparents live with me, I'd be very scared. I'd be very paranoid. It's scary, man. It's scary. If you have older people living with you, it's a tough time, man. Especially when you see people online not taking this seriously. Like, that would be infuriating. It's like, yo, I have grandparents living with me that are at risk, and these jabronis are out there just like walking in the park. Like, just walk alone, man. Walk alone on your street. Why do you have to like link up with your friends and go walk in the park, you dummies? You know what I'm saying? Just walk on the street, you know what I'm saying, by yourself. You know, like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all, man? You can't just stay at home and, you know, be alone. You know, in 1943 or 1944 or whatever, people were getting drafted to go to the war and fight and storm the beaches of Normandy. And all you got to do is just stay at home and watch TV. And y'all can't even do that. I don't know. I don't really like, I'm not like a big lecturer, dude. I'm not going to like tell people what they should and shouldn't do. You know, we're all adults. We can all make our own decisions. I'm just saying, like, okay, weirdos.